Jesus, what am I doing? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Makeup Moo, and I'm going to give you guys an update on the floors, give you guys all the tea. I'm going to answer some of the most common questions that I saw in my comment section. Please excuse the lighting. I can already tell the lighting looks horrible. And you guys may also hear some background noises because I think somebody else is like cleaning out one of the other studios here. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. So you guys had a lot of questions and a lot of concerns about like how am I going to sweep and mop the floor, how is furniture going to be on top of it, as well as just overall judging how I place the floors. But first of all, let's be very clear that I am not a professional. I did not know what I was doing. I literally saw Amber's video and I tweaked it to make it my own, for my own space. And that's that on that. So one of the most things that people commented was that the fact that I was using like the big scissors that I was using to cut the towels to like hammer some of the towels on. A lot of people recommended to use a rubber mallet. So if you were trying to do this floor, I would listen to everybody else and use a rubber mallet. Again, I'm not a professional, so I just used what I had. A lot of people asked me what type of poster board I use, and I literally use the regular school poster boards that you get from like Dollar Tree. And depending on which Dollar Tree you go to, you can get them for 50 cents a piece. So yeah, I will say that none of my tiles cracked, but some of them did bend, and I'm going to show you guys like what the floors look like in just a second, and so you can see like where it may have lifted in some areas and where it may have bended a little bit. But overall, none of the tiles cracked, and I had like heavy furniture. Like I had a desk, some shelves from like IKEA. I had a huge Bellagio chair, and I really did wanted to do a studio tour, but I never got around to it because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, life was kicking my ass, and I really could not bring myself to turn the camera on and fake it in front of all of you. So I never got an opportunity to do that. I apologize for that, but I'll address like what was happening within this year in other videos, but let's just stay focused on this. So yeah, let me answer some of the most important, the questions that I deemed were more important that you guys, I'm sure you guys want to get an update on. So a lot of people were concerned about like high carpets, if it will work on like carpets that are not as thin as the ones here. Again, I'm not a professional, and honestly, I don't think I would try it on thicker carpet because I just feel like it would be way too bulky. Also too guys, I'm gonna be very honest in this video. I really don't recommend even doing this method if you're trying to do a really large space. And again, I'm going to show you guys the tiles, and I'm going to explain further why I would not do this on a bigger space. Like if you have a really small space like this one, I would do it. But if you're trying to do your whole bedroom or something, it may look crazy in my opinion. I don't know. You can try it, but I'm all on saving a coin, and if I'm gonna back something on my channel, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like I just wouldn't even try it on high carpet or a super large space. Like to me, that would be a waste of money. I would, if I'm gonna do a large space, I would just splurge and get professionals to do it. So one tip that somebody said was if you decide to do this method, to start in the center of the room and never start on the edges. I think like 2 people said that, so sounds pretty credible to me. My brain does not work like that. I don't even know how I would start in the middle and then do the edges. Like to me, my mind can't wrap around how that makes sense, but it probably does look better if you do it that way. I don't know. A lot of people want to know, how did I mop and sweep? Sweeping was a breeze. In terms of mopping, I never mopped just because I was concerned about liquids getting in like the crevices of the towels. So like if I spilled something, I would just wipe it with like a makeup wipe or because I mean, this is a makeup studio, so the most I spilled in here was makeup or like ink for PMU, which is permanent makeup. The ink definitely did not come up, but like makeup and stuff will come up. And again, when I show you guys the floors, please excuse the floors because they are dirty, and to be honest, I'm about to rip them up. So I really did not see the point of sweeping and mopping them for the sake of the video. Like, I'm just keeping it all the way 100. Someone asked if I put poster boards on the entire floor. Yes, because I did not want to mess up the carpet, and we're going to see what the carpet is giving once we pull them up. A lot of also too, a lot of people were concerned about like how it felt walking on the floors. It literally feels like a regular floor. It does not feel like some cheap rinky-dink floor. Like I had a huge salon chair here, and I also had a small office chair with wheels, and the wheels went across the floor with ease. I did not have no problems, and I never tripped on a towel. I never clipped up on a towel. I never had a problem rolling around with that office chair. Like, the towels literally gave me no problems. If you want to know the brand of towels, I think I'm pretty 100% sure that I placed a link for the towels in the original video. If you look in the description box, it should be there. If not, I'm going to update that and put it there. And I'm going to put the exact towel, the exact name of the towel. Some people was like doing the most, talking about something that's not even marble, and I'm just like, it's not that deep. I just wanted it to be cohesive with the theme of my shop, like a relaxed poo. Someone said if I had on socks, would I catch a snag and will it pull up the towel? I'm gonna be honest, like this was like my second home, so I definitely used to be comfortable in here, and I definitely walked around with socks and had no problems with it snagging my sock or anything like that. Some people were saying like, no way, this uneven mess will hold up. This is such a tacky job. Everyone on YouTube is impressed about everything. And it's just like, dude, it's like a DIY project. This was not meant to be permanent. This was like a temporary, what do you call it? This is like a temporary project. Like, it's really not that deep. Like, some professionals were on the video like going ham about how tacky it was, but literally everybody that stepped foot in here loved it. They actually thought it was professionally done. So keep your comment to yourself, poo. Again with the carpet, people were concerned about the tape that I used, saying that the tape is going to saying that the tape is going to mess the carpet up and I'm not going to get my deposit back. One thing about me, I'm never concerned about no deposit. Like, I feel like that's money spent, unless I'm like staying in a hotel. I want my deposit, like, you know, the little hole they put on your card, run your money back. Run me my money back. But like in terms of like this, and even my apartment, like in my mind, I already spent that money, so I'm really not pressed to get no deposit back. And to be honest, one of the reasons why I'm closing my shop is because of COVID. I just did not see the point of wasting money on a shop where I'm not even making no money and I'm not even coming up here. So I'll probably really get into that in another video. But yeah, if you're concerned about a deposit, again, we're gonna see what the carpet looks like after I rip it up. But I did put some tape directly on the carpet, so we'll see. Either way, I don't care, because in my mind, I'm not getting it back. Something else that somebody pointed out was that they would be worried if there was a fire because the floor will burn faster and it will be hotter with those added materials. So I would definitely be mindful of that. They said to check local fire codes because this can also void renter's insurance, and that's really important. So I would look into that too. Again, this was just like a temporary project for me. I definitely wanted to be in the space longer, but I don't know. I really, in my mind, was not thinking like, these are permanent, I'm never gonna rip these up, I'm gonna have these floors for 15 years. Like, it was never giving that for me. Someone else said that I may have carpet mold. Again, not to be shady to my landlord, but that's not my problem. You can use the deposit money to get it fixed. I think I pretty much addressed the most common questions. If you guys have any more questions, just put them down in the comment section below. and I will answer them. I'm so sorry this video is coming like a year late, but better late than never. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys like the real tea about these floors, and then we're going to rip them up, and then we're going to see what the carpet is giving. And just a little disclaimer, guys, I look a mess. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm cramping. I know that's too much information, but I'm just keeping it all the way 100 with y'all. So, you know, please excuse it. Please excuse the lighting, all of that. I just want to give the people what they want, which is the answers to their questions before I officially leave out of this office today. All right, so we're going to get into the real tea. I'm going to be honest with you guys. My tiles definitely shifted. So this is the back wall, and I started here first. And it's literally like, I don't know. I really don't know how this happened. But to be honest, they did slide away from the wall. This is dirty, but yeah, this is what it's giving along the walls. Like, it's really not that even. Keep in mind, I had my station was here, so nobody really saw like the creaks and crevices of the floors, so I never really cared too much. And this is where my door is, right? So really, where the door is only the only place where the tiles lifted. Again, excuse the floors. It's really dusty in here because I moved everything out. I spilled a lot of stuff trying to move out yesterday. But anyway, yeah. The floors definitely lifted here and over here. Is that a bug? What the was that just hit? What is it giving? It's giving dirty. But yeah, so that's that on that. I would definitely use some of the tips that some people said in the comments, and I again would not do this on a really big square footage of a floor. I just wouldn't, cause the whole damn thing like just slid from the back wall, but like slid from the back wall, but it did not mess up the middle of the floor, which is, I don't know how that worked. I did not take physics in DC public schools, so y'all can figure that out on your own. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I'm going to remove them. So to remove the floors, I think I should start by the door. Or should I? Yeah, I think I should start by the door. So the cleaners are here, so I'm definitely going to start right here so I won't be in their way. Since this is lifted, I'm just gonna just lift this, just pull it up. Carpet looks fine to me so far. So you see, that sticky part is all on the poster board. It's not on the carpet. The carpet is completely fine. But now that I'm looking even closer, there is some residue. I'm not gonna necessarily worry about that. He could take that out of my deposits. Sorry. Good. So that's that on that. But the good thing about that is I feel like it's only going to be residue on, what do you call that, the perimeter of the room, like just the edges. It's not going to be throughout the whole floor, so it's not much damage. Y'all, I really burn it up. So hot in here. But yeah, look how it's just easily coming right on up. We ain't even gotta do all that extra big geeking stuff trying to get this up. And to be honest, the whole thing is coming up off the floor. See how easy it is to remove it? And again, I'm not taking these floors home, so I don't care that I'm messing them up. They're going right in the trash. Literally, the whole floor is coming up. Alright, so I just broke a towel, but again, it doesn't matter. Let me show you guys. I just broke that trying to rip it up. Literally, the whole floor is covered up. Oh, Jesus, what am I doing? Lord, I done dropped the camera. Alright, y'all, this will work out. So, let me show you ends of the floor here. There's no residue. So it may only be residue in just a few areas, but this is like against the wall is where I put the tape. It's not giving residue. Who? Yes. So I think that like if I really cared, about, why am I out of breath, y'all? I have not worked out in so long. But if I really cared about a deposit, I could easily get that little residue up by the front door. Like, what? All right, let me finish. I'm just gonna finish trying to rip this up because I'm very hot, I'm very tired. And I'm just going to probably, I don't think I should just rip this up all in one piece because again, I'm by myself. I still gotta take this all the way to the dumpster. I'll probably break it up some. So I'm just gonna sit the camera down and you guys can watch me do what it do. Okay, y'all, so I'm doing another walkthrough just to show you that for real, the only residue was like really at the front door. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of breath, I'm hot. Around the rest of the room and the rest of the carpet, it's very much giving no residue. All he really needs to do is just fix that front little part and vacuum. There is like, I'm sure the carpet is a little dusty, but I'm walking in flip-flops. There's no like stickiness at all. Yeah, the carpet looks completely fine. It doesn't stink, so I'm pretty sure there's no mold. And to be very honest, I think the very most important thing I would say in terms of picking the floors up is don't do this by yourself because the tiles are very heavy. I don't even know how I'm about to move them to the dumpster by myself unless I like try to tear them apart away from the poster boards, but it's very heavy. So be mindful of that if you're doing this. If you're trying to remove the tiles yourself, I would ask a friend or two to help you with that. I hope you guys can hear me because they're vacuuming out there, so I hope that noise is not picking up too much on my camera. But yeah, so guys, I'm about to throw these towels in the trash. So guys, by the grace of God, some guys came and moved the floors for me. Look at that. Yeah, too. Let me move out his way. Let me help you with the doors too. Literally, by the grace of God, I cut the camera off and I sat here. I was literally about to cry because I'm like, man, these towels are heavy. Like, how am I about to take them downstairs? As I was sitting here, some dude opening the door. I'm just sitting here like, can I help you? And he was just like, oh, we were here to clean the floors. The landlord told us it was your last day, but you done already ripped them up. I'm like, yeah, but I need help taking them down. And they helped me take them down. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.